Tajani, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Italy. We will begin the proceedings by the signing of the JCEC protocol by the dignitaries on the dais. The Joint Commission for Economic Cooperation, or GCEC, has been established under the aegis of the Indo-Italian Agreement on Trade and Economic Cooperation. It is co-chaired by the Honorable Commerce and Industry Minister from the Indian side and Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation from the Italian side. In the latest session, there have been some notable outcomes across areas like automotive, aerospace industry, energy transition and sustainable mobility, tourism and audiovisual, skill development and entrepreneurship. Thank you, sirs. Now we will move across to the signing of some of the industry agreements. May I request the dignitaries to just stand behind the chairs while I invite the representatives. First, I would like to invite on the dais the representatives from CIVEST and ICC, Mrs. Regina Gorodini and Mr. Rajiv Singh, to sign an agreement aimed at strengthening support for Italian companies wishing to expand their activities in the Indian market, promoting economic cooperation and bilateral investment. Can you please rise for a quick photos with the dignitaries? Thank you. We are now happy to announce that Steel Authority of India, SAIL, one of the largest integrated steel plant under the Ministry of Steel of India, has awarded 3 big projects to the Denelli Group, one of the leading Italian technology suppliers for steel plants. May I request Mr. Andrea Diasporo and Mr. Surjit Mishra to please come on the dais to sign the agreement. Next, we have the Cavania Ace Brass, which is a joint venture between Cavania Group, in which the Cavania Group will own 51% and Mr. Gatalia will have a 49% share. May I please invite Mr. Cavania and Mr. Dipesh Gatalia to be on the dais to sign the agreement. The dignitaries. Thank you. May I request the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and the Honorable Commerce Minister to please take their seats. Thank you so much, sir. There are two more further announcements of agreements. We are pleased to announce the signing of a MOU between Prada, Litgom and Litka, which will lead to the creation of a limited edition of sandals inspired by the Kolhapuri chappals. There is also an announcement of a signing of an agreement between Kuvera Spa and Neopolis brands for the opening of Karpisa stores in India with the goal of reaching 100 stores by 2045. Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to request Shri Piyush Goyal, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry of India, to kindly address the gathering. Sir.
A very warm welcome to my good friend and brother, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Antonio Tajani, to my home city of Mumbai. On behalf of every Mumbaikar, I would like to place on record our deep appreciation that Honorable Deputy Prime Minister has, through his leadership and commitment to the Italy-India relation, held 3 Italy-India Business Forum meetings in a short span of 8 months with me. April we met in New Delhi, then we met in Brescia, Italy, and over the last 2 days in Mumbai, demonstrating the very deep connect between Italy and India, the businesses, the leaders, and the people of both countries. It's a mark of true friendship, almost one could say as solid as the Alps, like we were in Brescia at the Alps, or as deep as the ocean, since we are right next to the Indian Ocean here, Arabian Sea. Congratulations to the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and to the people of Italy. I believe very recently Italian cooking has just received UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage recognition. We are also thrilled that our festival of Deepavali has also been added to the list. It is a soul of our civilization and will now also get global recognition as a festival for its festival of lights, for all the joy and splendor associated with Diwali. Friends, both Italy and India share very rich and long historical, cultural and traditional ties. We are adding the business dimension to this strong partnership. Our ties in business have resulted in significant bilateral trade, investments, but we believe that there's tremendous potential in the years ahead. We are working together in different areas of mutual cooperation, be it technology, innovation, startups, be it deep tech, be it defense, aerospace. There's so many possibilities where Italy and India complement each other. We do wish to look at greater opportunities for our businesses with a large demand that 1.4 billion Indians provide, the opportunities that Italy provides for Indian businesses with the growing consumption, growing income levels. Together, we have a joint strategic plan, 2025 to 2029, through which we are committed to promote business, to promote technology collaborations, and to bring investments to both countries. Friends, I was very happy when I heard about the collaboration between Prada and our Kolhapuri chappal manufacturers. For the last several years, on many occasions, including before the press, I've often wondered why Kolhapuri chappals, with their beautiful, intricate designs and handwork, bright colors, comfort, and unique way of presentation, should not become a global brand. I am happy that Prada has picked that up. I'm happy that we will now be able to offer the Kolhapuri brand, the Kolhapuri designs to the rest of the world. And I do hope, I had always envisaged Kolhapuri chappals to be able to do an export of $1 billion from India. And that's the potential that I would like both sides to collaborate and work towards. I think it is possible. It's truly something which, once you get used to wearing a Kolhapuri chappal, you will not want anything else. And I've used them all through my childhood. And I do believe that with the partnership between Italy and a brand as reputed as Prada and India working together, our craftsmen, our artisans, our leather workers will really work together to make this a global brand, a global offering. We have discussed through this forum about setting up a startup bridge, a platform opening new pathways for startups, for deep tech innovators, for our technology and talent to work together between Italy and India. We are also looking at collaborating on 4 priority sectors: automobiles, including electric vehicles, and particularly the co-design and co-manufacture of automobiles, the waste-to-energy and renewable energy sector, the sport tech, technology and textile sector, and agri-food and agri-tech sector. I'm sure working together through technology transfers, investments, collaborations, joint ventures between our high-precision engineering industry and access to the large European Union market through Italy, there's a huge scope which businesses on both sides will work to take forward, creating jobs, creating economic opportunities for the people of Italy and India, helping prosperity reach every person in Italy and India. Finally, we are working with Italy and other member states of the European Union to have a fair, equitable and balanced free trade agreement on which Minister Tajani and I are both deeply committed. We are working to close the gaps and come up with a very sustaining win-win solution for both the European Union group of 27 countries and India. Friends, our partnership today stands at an inflection point. We are complementary in our strengths, our values are aligned, and our ambitions are shared. Thank you very much.
It is my privilege now to request Mr. Antonio Tajani, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Italy, to address the gathering.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank my friend, Minister Goyal, because we are working very well from the beginning on our friendship, because I think that there is a common goal: work for growth of Italy and India. Through trade. Trade is crucial for our economy. For Italy, is the second most important industrial country in Europe. We are the number 4 in the world on trade. And as the Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Meloni underlined during the meeting, Italy-India, our goal is to achieve 20 billion euro every year before import-export before 2029. This is an achievable goal, we will work hard for this. Also, my trip to India yesterday and today is part of this strategy. Of course, we need to export more in your country. We want to import more from India. We are working hard for good solutions on tariffs. As member of the European Union, we will work for achieving the good goal for helping your economy and also for helping our economy. But I think it's possible to work hard in many, many sectors. I think technology, pharmaceutical, space, maritime security, defense, but also we need to work hard for developing the IMEC corridor. This is crucial for our economy. I think it's crucial also for India. We have spoken on this yesterday with the Prime Minister Modi and today also with the Minister Goyal. We are paving the way for a strong action in favor of trade, in favor of infrastructures. This corridor is very, very important also for peace. But before the conclusion of the strategy, my idea is to have a fast track India-Italy for paving the way for a global agreement with the Middle East, with the Gulf countries, Egypt and other countries. For accelerate, it's possible to work together for pushing hard in this direction. Also on innovation, it's possible to work more. We want to be present with Italy in your center for exchange of point of view, for exchanges of know-how. This is very, very important. Today there are a lot of Italian companies. Innovation, education and research are three important points for achieving good results. For growth, we need innovation, research and education. Also on this, we are ready for an action plan, Italian action plan. My colleague, the Minister for University Research, will propose to India an idea for an exchange for a young Indian student in Italy, and it's possible to do the same for an Italian student to India. This is possible to work hard in many, many sectors. It's important also to work for peace, for stability. It's an agreement between India and Italy is not only an economic agreement, it's also a political agreement. We want the stability of this new area, Mediterranean, Red Sea, and Indo-Pacific region. We need to work for peace and for stability, because with peace it's possible to be more rich, to increase, for strengthening trade. This is very important for us. That we need to work hard in this moment. I will organize in Rome, in Villa Madama, with the pictures of the Raffaello, a big event on innovation, Italy and India, with important startups. Also, talking on startups, the venture capital, we need to talk on the financial sector. It's possible to do more also in this sector. I will organize a trip to India with our banking association for be more present with our banks here. Our banking sector is living a good moment. There is a stability of our banks. For this is possible to work all together for doing more. This is very, very important because without the microeconomy, it's impossible to back the microeconomy. Macro and micro economies are two faces of the same coin. For this, we need to work hard also in the financial sector, and we will do my best for supporting this cooperation. Finally, Italy will be more present here. As you know, in the Italian strategy for trade, India is one of the most important countries for export, and we want to export more. For this, we will work hard, and we will organize other business forum. This is the third in 8 months. And we will organize in Italy, but the choice of the town is in the hand of Minister Goyal. We will organize another important business forum for move on in the right direction, because every business forum is not the end, it's the beginning of the new moment. For this, I am very happy, Minister, dear friend, for our friendship. I am very happy for the strong link between Italy and India. India is one of the most important countries in the world, is our good friend, and we want to work together for achieving good results for our citizens. And I will do my best also for supporting India inside the European Union. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With the permission of the chair, I'll just open the floor for a few questions. May I request my media colleagues to quickly introduce themselves before asking the question? Shama.
Hi, sir. Shama Mishra from Doordarshan. What is the current stage of India-EU negotiations, FTA negotiations, and how soon India can realistically expect a breakthrough? Also, what are the areas of divergence where more work is needed?
We just had the visit of the Trade Commissioner, my counterpart from the EU, Mr. Maros Shevčovič. Monday, Tuesday, he was in Delhi. Before that, almost for a week, our teams were in active negotiations. Very substantive progress has been made in this round of discussions. In the first or second week of January, our teams will be meeting again. And around 8th, 9th January, I shall be engaging with Maros again to take the dialogue forward. I would say that there's been significant progress, but obviously everything is dependent on crossing the finishing line. So it has to be 100% agreement, a win-win for both sides, a balanced agreement which ensures equal and relatively good future for the trade and investment on both sides. And we are working towards that. There will obviously be many areas of discussion, but I don't think there is any such issue which I would call a divergence. I would say there are discussions and negotiations going on.
Yeah.
I am Francesco Russo from AGI Newswire. I would like to ask to both ministers, what are the most difficult issues to solve now in order to finalize the trade agreement between the European Union and India?
As I just said, every issue is important, and no issue is such that it cannot be resolved to mutual satisfaction. So there are issues under discussion. Negotiations are done behind a closed door and not in a press conference. As we resolve those issues, we'll certainly come back to you with a good announcement of a fair, equitable and balanced trade agreement.
Sir, Anurag Joshi from ET Now. Realistically, by when are you looking to close the trade deal with the European Union?
European Union is a very valued partner. 27 nations collectively with a large over $20 trillion economy. India is the world's fastest growing large economy as a nation. We are $4 trillion slated to become a $30 or $35 trillion economy by 2047. And therefore the delta of opportunity on both sides is quite large. When you're looking at a free trade agreement, you are normally looking at the future. And you are planning for a long sustained future of 20, 30, 40 years. And you will appreciate that such an important agreement between two large economies, between two economies of a size and scale which will be a defining agreement of the 21st century. Obviously, it takes time. Obviously, we have a lot of things to consider. You need to crystal gaze into the future. You need to ensure that sensitivities on both sides are protected. And you need to grab the low-hanging fruits so that businesses and people of both sides can benefit. So give it some time. Let's not rush into things and never negotiate with a deadline. Negotiation should always be with a sense of urgency, but never in haste. Thank you.
Ashish? We'll come to you. Ji.
Sir, in your earlier remarks, this is Saurabh from NDTV. Sir, you've been negotiating multiple agreements, and of course, this is to both of you. And in your earlier remarks, you mentioned, you made a Godfather reference, and and you said, "Give me a deal I cannot refuse." If you could share a little bit about what is that, what makes it a deal you cannot refuse?
The best part, Excellency, is that press goes around in circles to come back to the same question again and again. I think that's a very good attempt to try and get information about what is happening in the deal. But at the cost of repetition, my friend, negotiations happen behind the closed door in the negotiating room, not before the press and television cameras. But if Excellency would like to share what makes a good deal between European Union and India.
But for us, this agreement is very important. Also for Italy, of course, we need to talk. There are problems, but I think it's possible to achieve the goal. I want to be optimistic. Beginning of next year, or during the first 6 months of the next year, it's possible to achieve the goal. But it's important to talk with Mr. Šefčovič, because this is my idea. I'm not a commissioner for trade. I am the Minister for the Affairs of Italy.
Thank you so much, sir. This is Ashish. I work for PTI. Just a small clarification, sir. You said about 6 months for the FTA to be signed, sir. Just to get it correct, sir.
It's my idea.
Yeah.
It's my idea. I'm not Šefčovič for this. I hope it's our interest, Italian interest, to sign the agreement, because the Indian market is very important for us to export to India. Example, wine should be very, very, very important. The high quality of made in Italy is a good chance for our export, but also for your import. This is part of Italian strategy, but I think if you want to achieve the agreement, we need to talk with Maro Šefčovič, not with me. I will push for achieving an agreement. But, yeah.
And so, Goyal, sir, yesterday we heard, on the US agreement side, we heard the comments from the visiting official. Now, Delhi is saying that by March, possibly we should have an agreement. The CEA has spoken. How confident are you about that? And if it is at the last phase, the way it was made out to be, what's taking such a long period till March, sir?
I'm not aware of the basis of the CEA's comments. You'll have to probably refer that to the CEA. I can only say that negotiations are progressing well. We've had substantive discussions over several rounds of negotiations. In the past, I think 5 rounds have happened. The current visit is not a negotiating round. Current visit is a new deputy USTR who has joined about 3 months ago. It's his first visit to India. We're getting to know each other. He's at the Commerce Secretary level, Vice Minister, so they're all getting to know each other well. He met me also. We had very good substantive discussions. But I've often said on record that a deal is only done when both sides stand to benefit. And I don't think we should ever negotiate with deadlines or hard stops, because you tend to make mistakes then.
Hi, this is Anshul from Informist Media. Just one addition to that question. The US is saying that they've got the best deal yet. Have we offered them anything that they are so happy about?
Well, that only the USTR can answer. His happiness is very much welcome, and I do believe that if they are very happy, they should be signing on the dotted line.
Any questions from the Italian media side? Anybody from our Italian delegation? Anybody would like to ask a question? Any media friends from that side? Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
आप लोग साइड हो जाइए तो पीछे वाले ले लेंगे आप साइड आइए तो पीछे वाले ले लेंगे